Hey everyone, Chris here, and I'm just down at God's Own Backyard Ultra. This is our own backyard ultra here in Yorkshire. Done a couple of like mini backyard ultras. This is the first kind of race one, so we're going to see how it goes. You can use the chapter markers to skip around this video if you get bored, because the first thing I'm going to do is explain what a backyard ultra is, and if you've already done one, if you're familiar with the concept, which you probably are if you're watching this video, you may well just want to skip past that. So backyard ultra, it's a 6.5k loop. You've got an hour to complete it and to get back to the start for the next loop, and if you don't make it then you're out. So and then you just keep going until everyone's out but one person. Only the winner finishes. Everyone else is technically a DNF, and the idea is that it makes ultra running a bit more egalitarian, because you don't need to be super fast to be a winner. You just need to be able to keep going longer than everyone else. So we've got about half an hour till the start time now, and then we're going to get going, hoping to do about 11 laps, 11 yards as they call it, and we'll see how it goes. Have a quick rummage through what I brought. Trail shoes, a lot of bottles in here, cups, head torch. Not expecting to need that. Plenty of Body Glide and Vaseline. So that's my kind of things bag. This one is my clothing bag. Should I open this in advance? So I've got jackets, extra socks, more shoes in this one, as well as the shoes I'm wearing. And then I've got a food bag down here with a load of drinks in. Tesco meal deal, loads of energy gels, muffins, a baguette, because you never know when you're going to need a baguette, and some chocolate as well. Hopefully that will keep me going. About to start yard 4. So the whistle's just gone for 1 minute to go, and we're going to wait for the bell, and then we'll do a bit of tour.
No, I did 2 and 1, I missed 3.
We've just come out of a little scout camp next to Kirkstall Forge, which is where a race HQ is. And we're going to go past Kirkstall Forge up onto the canal towpath. Just coming into Kirkstall now, so through this bridge is the Hollybush Conservation Centre, but we're going to take a left here and follow the path around and join the road a little bit and go up the hill. Just finishing our road section. I'm going to climb over this little barrier and into Bramley Falls Woods. And we're going to go along Bramley Falls Woods for a while, and then it goes up the hill and down the hill and loops back on itself and fills in the rest of the course. Another little fence to jump over, nice barbed wire. Just getting back to Forge Locks here, and we're going to go left and up the steps. Some lovely marshals to cheer us on. Thank you, marshals. Just when you think, well, there's a lot ahead, we're nearly back at base camp, and the lap's over. No, we're going to take a U-turn here, and we're going to head back down to the other locks. Thank you, marshals. This is it, we're back at the lock, about to cross over onto the canal towpath again. And then it's all the way up the towpath, little turn at the end. Thank you, Marshall. And then we're back at HQ, and that'll be yard 4 complete. Just when we're nearly home, final little kicker, deal with up the locks, and then we're going to go straight back down it. So at this point, I'm trying to work out what I'm going to eat in this 10-minute break. I think it might be time to break out the juice cartons, and maybe another sandwich. Final piece of trail takes us back down to the road next to the camp. Race HQ is just on our left now. Right, there it is, up ahead of us. Let's get my race number ready. I need to log that. Every lap there's the tents. Coming up to just under 3 hours of running so far. And that is lap 4 done. Just finished lap 7 and fell over on this lap, so I managed to, no damage luckily, just muddy, so I'm going to get myself cleaned up and then treat myself to a Mars bar, and then we'll be running again. Just finished lap 9, went over on the ankle that I broke in December, so when I first did it I was like, oh no, it's all happening again, this is a disaster. Luckily sat down, rested it for a couple of minutes, and now it feels fine, so still going, still hoping to get a couple more laps in, and then relax and party. Oh, that was the end of lap 11. I think I'm at 72 kilometers now, and I am checking out for the day. I'll talk more about that later, I'm tired. So we're a couple of days after God's Own Backyard Ultra now, had a bit of time to recover, even though I only did 11 laps, which is one of those weird things about a Backyard Ultra. You run really far and then be like, oh yeah, but it was only 11 laps. So I checked the maths, that translates to 73.8 kilometers. I was always planning to drop out after 11 laps because I had a party that evening, unfortunately, that I'd scheduled before I found out about the race. So it'll be nice to go do another one at some point and see how far I can go. I say nice, not really sure it will be. But I don't know how much further I'll actually get because I had a bit of a hip issue. I was getting quite sore towards the end, and that when I did a 24-hour race 2 years ago, that eventually took me out like 86k in, so who knows how much farther I would have made it. I don't know how these people who do it, the world record just fell this weekend as well. Someone did 90 laps, I think. Just unreal. I don't know how they do that because I was just so exhausted on Sunday. I was just sitting around trying to eat as much as possible. Had a bit of a sore arm as well from when I fell onto that side, and that was sore for a day or so, but it's gone now, so that's good. In terms of things I might change for next time, I'm thinking about adding more real food. Like I started off with some sandwiches and that worked quite well, and then towards the end my stomach was getting a bit unhappy, and I don't know if that's because I was eating more sugary things or because I'd just been running for so long that I was getting more tired and dehydrated. Tricky thing, hydration, because I was drinking twice as much as I normally would, but it was warmer, so not sure when to do about that. Well done to Keith, who won God's Own Backyard Ultra with 32 laps, another impressive performance. A big thank you to all the marshals and the event organisers, that was all really good, and whoever bought the ice pops, that was amazing. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos about running, endurance, then hit that subscribe button, because that's what my channel is all about, and I would love to see you in another video.